Howdy, Max here. Thanks for clicking on our little show. I hope that by me chronicling my fight with Goliath, it's going to help you with your fight. We all have a Goliath and we're all in the fight and we all need to stay in the fight. Okay, I heard somewhere that it was a rule, thou shalt not kill. But me wanting to kill Goliath, I believe that's self defense, right? Anyway, there is also a spiritual part to my fight with Goliath. And what I do to help me with that is I've created a crusade to spread hope wherever I go and with whoever I feel inspired to share it with. Now, this is the back of the t-shirt right here. Spread hope, spread happiness, not despair. Spread peace, not war. Spread love, not hate. And get a load of this one on the front of the shirt. Isaiah 9:6. Now, you tell me, is this a coincidence? If you remember at the beginning of my diagnosis, my PSA level was at over 1,000. Now, remember, they don't know how far over 1,000 because they only count up to 1,000. So it's went from over 1,000 down to 9.6. I don't think that's a coincidence. What do you think? Okay, now, recently, this is what I did uh, as far as my crusade to spread hope. Take a look. Howdy, Max here. It's June 14th, 2025. I'm heading out to Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm going to go spread some hope. Something good's going to happen. Let's go. Okay, I think I need to mention this. No matter the setting, our leadership begins at the kitchen table. So, with that, we were able to meet up with our granddaughter who lives in Texas when we went to Las Vegas. Take a look. I felt so blessed being able to spread hope with her. I told her how beautiful she was, how smart she was, and that she could accomplish whatever it is that her heart desires, and that this world, our world, is a much better place with her in it. Okay, now the physical part of my fight with Goliath. Now, this is not the time for me to be complacent with my fight because I'm not going to be seeing or hearing from my doctor up until late August. So there's time there where that things are going to be unknown. So please keep the prayers coming. Okay, on that same note, thinking about that, I thought, okay, I need to go to one of my happy places, and this sparring session, I need to focus on how to avoid punches, to dance around the ring, so that I'm not being hit. Take a look. Hey, how did you like that moonwalk? I gotta see it again. Okay, something else you need to know. When you're fighting Goliath, you are wearing two hats. The first hat is of you being a professional fighter in the ring. The second hat is you being a professional baseball manager. Okay, now what you need to do is you need to manage your medical staff the same way you would manage your pitching staff. So if you have a doctor that's not contributing to your victory, then don't hesitate. Go to the bullpen, put a new doctor on the mound. Okay. All right. Now, here's a picture. It's still the only picture that I can find uh, that I've taken at the time when I was diagnosed with Goliath back in October. Now, what's important about this picture is that, remember, I did not have any symptoms. I still don't. So please, all you men out there, you need to advocate for yourself. Go and get your PSA level checked. Okay. Now, again, it's been about 7 weeks since my last infusion, and this is how I look now. Okay, now, now it's time to vote. Okay, you've all heard I've been told I resembled three different people. One was Uncle Fester, the other was Kojak, and then the third one was Elmer Fudd. So go ahead, go into the comments and vote. Who do you think it is that I look the most? Oh, look like the most. Maybe this can help. Okay. Uncle Fester. How about Kojak? All right, one more. How about Elmer Fudd? And get those wabbits. Okay. All right. We got to keep a sense of humor. So go ahead, put in the comments who it is that you think I resemble the most. Okay. Now back to the emotional part of my fight with Goliath. Um, Recently, I woke up with a panic attack about 3 in the morning, and this one was different from all the others because it wasn't really about me. Um, I was overwhelmed emotionally. I felt that there were so many people out there in the world that were hurting. I mean, probably because of all sorts of life's challenges. I mean, they could range from many things, and I know it's even more difficult at night when we're fighting Goliath. These ailments that we experience, they can range from sleep apnea, PTSD, depression. Um, we can be suffering from a broken hip or a broken heart. Okay, or maybe we are just mourning the loss of a loved one. Okay, whatever it is that you are hurting about outside the ring, you need to know you're never alone. God is with you, and Jesus loves you. And you need to understand, you need to also spread some hope to yourself because it's true. You too, make a difference in this world. Let me put my uniform back on. Okay. Okay. Now, do you remember when I said back in another episode that it's important to get back into the saddle and do the things that you love to do before you were diagnosed with Goliath? Well, this is one of the things that I love to do before. Take a look. Okay, here's a picture of me getting back into the saddle again. I went bowling with some buddies, but am I bowling or am I disco dancing? What do you think? Okay, getting back into the saddle and going bowling again was fun, but I was sore for 3 days. Right now, I want to share my current list of sidekicks. We all know about my hair. You've seen it. On one side of my head, I can see hair growing. On the other side of my head, it's still bald. The pigmentation of my hair is also changing. On some part of my head, it's brown. Some part of my head, it's a lighter brown or a darker brown, and I see more sparklers, especially around the sides. Especially around the sides, I see more sparklers now. So that's changing. My eyes, they still itch and water frequently. My mouth, I still have sores in my mouth, and there is still a secretion there that causes me to like drool on the side every once in a while. My lips still burn during the night. I do have anxiety attacks still. My fingernails, if you can see them, are still the same. Although the intensity of that prickling sensation is subsiding, but it's all still there. I still feel lethargic. I still have lost or haven't gained back my endurance. Um, my body aches. Now, get a load of this one. Do you remember a few episodes ago when I hurt my Achilles tendon sleeping? Well, get a load of this one. Um, I don't know about all of you, but I can have some very vivid dreams. And the other night, I had one of those dreams, and I could remember it now. I mean, I was landscaping in the yard. I was doing a lot of yard work. I was hoeing, I was mowing, I was digging. What? My wife says, "Yeah, that's right. Only in my dreams." What do you mean? I did the dishes the other day. Yeah, she forgot about that one though, huh? Okay. Anyways, that was weird. Dreaming about doing all that landscaping work and then in the morning waking up sore. Okay. Also, my 5 o'clock shadow is back to a 5 day shadow. Do you remember? It went up to like a 14-day shadow. Well, now it's back to a 5 day shadow. Also, there's still hair we know about my head, but there's still hair that's missing. For example, I don't have any underarm hair. I don't have any chest hair. I don't have any hair in my nostrils. For some guys, I guess that's a good thing, right? Okay. Now, with all that, I want to thank everyone for watching our show this month. Keep on the lookout for next month's show. It will be sometime in July. And if you want a t shirt, reply to the email that I have in the description box. Okay. And in the meantime, go out and spread some hope. We all need it. Something good will happen. Let's go.